Okay. Let's do this. Let's talk about last night. This is going to be a quick vlog, so if I mess up a couple times, don't hate me. I just found out about this, given that I watched the Super Bowl and I wanted to talk about it in a quick vlog. So there'll be a couple sound bites that don't sound like they'll make sense, not a lot of editing. In fact, no editing at all in this video, just bear with me. I just wanted to make this video, and I just wanted to say Super Bowl 53 really blew. We wanted a bubble bowl, and what did we get? We got sicko mode. It really stunk. Let me put it to you this way. I don't watch a lot of football, but even I can tell you that, granted, the first 3 quarters of the game was mostly defense, and it was really good seeing defense play like that. It was like watching a no-hitter in baseball, but truth be told, it got very boring, and then the last quarter happened, and then everybody just didn't even want to tune in. People hate the Patriots. I hate the Patriots, if you can't notice why. Despite the fact that my team did pretty bad this season. But hey, there's always next year. Let's see what we get out of those draft picks. I'm still rooting in for Eli. I still think he's a great quarterback. But that's just me. 2 Super Bowl rings. Come on. Yeah, of course, compared to Brady. Oh, Brady, 41 years old. Look at him do all that. Despite the fact that he's a cheater, pro-MAGA, piece of crap guy. Ugh. I can't stand them. I can't stand the Patriots, and this, you could tell, like, as a majority of the NFL fans out there probably didn't enjoy either. So y'all, like myself, just probably tuned out of that game. And be like, yeah, at least we got commercials, despite the fact that they showed all the commercials before the Super Bowl online, and even then wasn't even that exciting. I'll be real with you, I didn't like any of the commercials this year. I know there was slight enjoyment out of the NFL 100th anniversary commercial. I thought that was cute. But overall, if you had to like tell me about the commercials this year, it wasn't that impressive at all. I don't think we had anything iconic. The fact that they had to rely on last year's iconic commercials really says a lot. And I think it's a CBS thing. I just have a personal preference when the Super Bowl's played on Fox and on NBC. But when CBS comes around and shows the Super Bowl, I don't think they put it together. Which, of course, brings me to the prime directive of this video, the NFL halftime show. Let me just put it to you this way. Let's do a little bit of background as to why people were not satisfied with this halftime show. People had expectations for it, and of course, as most cartoon fans out there know, we were very disappointed given the expectations we were given, which is a Spongebob themed halftime show in honor of the late creator Stephen Hillenburg. So let's do a little, go back in time a little bit. There was a petition around the time when Stephen Hillenburg passed away to play Sweet Victory from the episode Band Geeks in honor of his passing, and probably, and I don't know if this was the intention of it, raise awareness to ALS, a very serious neurological disorder. And it raised a lot of attention. A lot of people signed this petition, and when the NFL halftime show was announced, there was a hint that Spongebob would be referenced in it. So granted, this was the expectation that at the very least Spongebob would be in it, but it wouldn't be the thing that people wanted. But at the same time, it was a tease that gave people the wrong impression. And let's just put it to you this way. The tease was Maroon 5 posts a video on their Instagram and on their Twitter showing the lineup Big Boy from Outkast, Travis Scott, and Maroon 5, as well as a very short glimpse of Spongebob. Like, when I'm saying glimpse, it's like super glimpse. You blink and you miss it. And it at least referenced the fact that Spongebob would be in it, and it gave people hope that we would be seeing Sweet Victory. Around the time that the Super Bowl was coming out, people noticed around the stadium that they were playing Band Geeks on the screens, and they could hear Sweet Victory from the outside. So the fact that people were noticing that Sweet Victory was being played on the outside gave people hope and expectations that this was going to be happening. We were going to be hearing Sweet Victory, despite the fact that it's a short song, but at least, you know, Maroon 5 doing a cover of it to raise awareness of ALS, you know, has great intentions. What did we get? A short flash animated sequence taking Squidward out of context of the episode to announce Travis Scott, some rapper I've never even heard of up until this game. I mean, like, all of us, we were all, me and my friends and I were all watching the game, and we see this happen, and we get excited. We see this. We're happy about it. This is really cool, SpongeBob. And then that's it. That's all that happens. And in my mind, I was just thinking, once again, animation community, when it comes to, you know, pop culture, when it comes to, you know, anything resulting into this entertainment versus kids entertainment, this was what goes on in my mind. So, like, let me put it to you this way. Every year during the Super Bowl, there's at least an awareness of some campaign or some charity or some positive work in the community to raise awareness of something. And I always go back, I don't know who performed the halftime show, but there was a big presence for Prince, the passing of Prince, and they did a big elaborate showstopper in honor of Prince, and it was nice, it was cool, and it raised awareness to other things. To me, that was the intention of having Sweet Victory played at the Super Bowl. It wasn't just about cartoon fans not getting their way, cartoon fans not seeing the cartoon they want. There was a legitimate intention to showing this, and it was a good intention. And I think it's an intention that not too many people are aware of. And to be honest with you, I feel like the response that this has been getting has only been proving that further. I mean, you go online and a lot of people are blowing up, they're angry, they're upset, they're posting memes, of course. And the one meme that I find really funny is from the episode Krabbyland, where in the episode Mr. Krabs sets up a theme park, and then at some point you find out it's just a get-rich scheme to just get the kids money. SpongeBob tells Mr. Krabs, you promised these kids Krabbyland, you promised them, you know, Krabby the Clown, and instead I saw Cheapo the Cheapsteak. And then, you know, the meme itself is, Mr. Krabs, you promised us Sweet Victory, and instead you gave us Sicko Mode. I don't know, I get a kick out of seeing stuff like that. But at the end of the day, you know that they messed up when, you know, people who work on the show share their disappointment that this didn't happen in the halftime show. It only shows when Mercedes-Benz Stadium, the hosts of this year's Super Bowl, ends up posting a video showing the fans the full Sweet Victory being played throughout their stadium as a way of saying, we know we messed up, but at least here's your Sweet Victory as like a backpedal. That just doesn't do justice to the fact that this was about raising awareness to a serious neurological condition. So, like, that's why I'm making this video. That's why I'm sharing my disappointment out of all this. And that's why by making this video, I shut off the ads so that I can have a call for action for a charity to support ALS research and prevention. Because as I'm saying, ALS is a very serious neurological disorder, and I guess with enough research and funding like Alzheimer's or cancer, some good can come out of this. So that's why for this video, I'm doing what the NFL should have did, which was the whole point of having this campaign in the first place. Like, yeah, Prince got this nice little memoriam. Stephen Hillenburg, no one even knew who Stephen Hillenburg was before the Super Bowl or after the Super Bowl, and no one is doing any good when it comes to ALS prevention. So that's why in this video I'm shutting off the ads. I'm probably not going to get that many views. I don't have that big of a fan base anyways, but at least by making this video, I'm getting something off my chest, and I'm sharing the fact that there is a serious condition out there that can be worked on, that could be prevented, and at least just raise awareness to that. So if you're watching this video and you see links that support a campaign for ALS prevention and research, please look into it, click it, find out more about it, donate to these causes, because I think it's an important cause to look into. Otherwise, that's just how I felt about it. Very disappointed, like most people who were disappointed by watching this. Those are my thoughts. Comment below, let me know what you think. If you want to see more content like this, subscribe to the channel. And like I said, please just do the right thing, guys. Take care.